In this instructional video you can use the subtitle option. Giving running training. This video explains what you need to know to be able to provide training in running. First, you have multiple forms of exercise, such as interval training. Intervals are relatively short repeats with shorter breaks in between. The repeats are short endurance runs at relatively high speeds, and the breaks are often half or shorter than the duration of the run. The breaks will be actively pursued recovery by walking and/or dribbling. You also have long-duration walks. Long runs can last for 1 to 1.5 hours, and that is what will do the most, but long runs can last for 2 to 3 hours. Ultra runners will vary regular 3 hours and longer walk as part of their weekly training. Marathon runners will build their long runs for 2 hours and finally to 3 hours or more until 3-4 weeks before the marathon. All long-distance runners will do a week-long endurance, some even more than once. The long endurance training should always be built. Never start just to walk in 1.5 hours if you've done it never. If you can walk a half hour, you can do this every week with 5 to 10 minutes per long example, until you finally can walk 1.5 hours. It goes without saying that you have to build this also true for 2 hours or 3 hours long endurance. Important in this course is the constant drinking here, since lost a lot of moisture goes. Of course there are several types of training, but these two are the most common. And now about running shoes. The importance of running shoes is very exaggerated. A shoe salesman cannot guarantee that you remain injured-free while running with a particular shoe. Injuries are often the result of a too rapid training structure and previous injuries. A shoe is not a panacea and has the primary duty to protect your feet. Find the solution to physical ailments, not directly purchase new running shoes. Put your energy especially in improving your running technique. Here are some tips. Tip 1. Build your exercise routine gradually to listen and learn from your body. And do what with the signals your body gives. Tip 2. Especially novice older athletes should not demand too much of themselves. Do not take a risk, especially if you do not work out a long time. Please ask first advice from your doctor. Tip 3. Eat every day 200 grams of vegetables and 2 servings of fruit. Also ensure a good distribution of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Tip 4. Drink enough, at least ½ liters per day. Drink during hot days more. Tip 5. Sleep well enough. And finally, an injury prevention tip. Take an off-chip card or enough cash with you during your long runs, so you can stop exercising if you feel a novice injury. Thank you for watching this instruction video. And have a safe workout.